Nature, like out here. You hear those birds chirping? See, this is nature over here in Babylon. This is what they call here Babylon. I was wondering what. Now we started with this again. Right? I said to myself, like, okay, they bring it back. And I'm sitting here like, God, why are you putting yourself through this? And I'm sitting here like, this thing repeats over and over. But it repeats in a different form of looks. So I'm saying, like, okay, God, do you know that we going digital now? That's the thing that I be like, I know I cannot judge him. I know I cannot ask him questions, things like that, because I know the most high of creator who made this whole thing, that one. So I'm like, and I know, and I say, I know in a way, like, if I'm getting tired of what just was going on, and it's like, it's really, we didn't even come to agreement. It really, because if we really came to agreement, I wouldn't see too much, the movement. The movement shows actions. And it's like, it shows you like anybody could go ahead and speak, but the movement shows the action, right? Fine. After what they was trying to go ahead and fix that part with the movement, the movement, makes action, it goes to digital. So it's in digital, and it's really like, in digital, you cannot just, for right now, only speaking for right now, as 2019 of the beginning of 19, don't know what the rest of it, of the middle or the end of the 19, but one thing I can say for sure, there's nobody is not getting to the internet. Knives and coming out at each other. Now, one thing I could see is folks getting locked up on social media. Like, I'm sitting here like, boy, I didn't know you could get locked up in social media. So I'm like, I said, oh my God. I said, if that's going on, if they could get locked up what they saying in social media, what is that telling you? I'm saying, God, I said, you see how much places and things that people go. But then it's like, you got some people say you leave me no choice. Then you got some people, that could, I don't know. Then there's gonna be something like, man, fuck, like, I don't, look, it just fuck that. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, man, I said, it doesn't matter what kind of act it is. It could be like, okay, sir, it's whatever. It's like, it doesn't even matter what part of personality has. Everybody has some type of problem. And I said to myself, problems. Why? There is a problem on problems. So then Boom! Somebody hit me with this one. Somebody said, alpha male can teach another alpha male. And I was like, I don't see how that happened because there are only 3 types of people out here in this world. They only leaders, born to be leaders, or they just beta. So I'm saying to myself like, I said, Lord, I said, listen, I did not come here. Because I got my own issues. And issues, they're unbelievable issues. And here goes God. It's okay. Okay, it's fine. That's what I said. Fine. Because I'm be like, bruh, you for real, man? Like, I mean, no cap, man. Like, you really got me because, boy, you see what niggas out here in the street, what's going on, man? We seeing blood on the street, man. I mean, for real, like, my G, like, for real, like, on God, man. Like, what going on, man? Like, this is what going on. How do I know you down for me? That's the other. So I'm sitting here like, boy, I see the problem, but the problem is that problem cannot be fixed. Really not from us. Because if we could have, because the reason is that every time we did, it was a problem on somewhere, somehow. And then you got somebody out here just straightforward say, okay, what, so what? And we know it's going to be a problem. And now you got to do it now because what happened in the beginning. Because in the beginning, you took that route. So, and the other, took the route along with the route. So now we in the shits. Now we got to say, you got to do what you got to do. And I say, yeah. I know that route. I know that route. I get that route, you know what I'm saying? And I said, okay, but if I'm gonna go ahead and get that route and everything, let me go ahead and rap that shit for you then. Because I'd rather go ahead and rap it out because the reason why I'd rather go ahead and rap it out because niggas is dying anyways. I might as well go ahead and die along too. Goddamn. Fuck it. Fuck the guy, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck the truth then, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. Just go ahead and tell the shits. And then once they find out they tell it, when you tell them the shits, you be like wondering at the end is that did they got justice? Because after that, we still have problems. That's what I said, God, I understand that you did came down here before. And you didn't show your face, but you showed your work. You know what I'm saying? You just showed your work. After you done did all your work, now you make sure you made your promise. Then the promise done came. You did fulfill the promise. Now, it's like saying, yeah, you gotta go through him just to get to you. Because every time when people says on God, basically you don't got nothing on God because God is resting. All that everything, this is what I'm sitting here like. I say, damn, they missed the mark. Like, big time. Like, you don't see that. They go ahead and ride a wave. They really riding the wave. They just riding it. They're riding the shit out of it because you got to understand, they don't even know what they're walking up into. So that's why they were saying they ride the wave. And then that's how it becomes these words of these worlds being created because they don't know what they're really saying until it is to that effects. So when you don't come out and understand when you come out of it, we just hoping that whatever you got to say, it better be the realest from you because we got a lot of folks that ain't saying nothing real about themselves. It's a lot. It just a lot. I mean, they miss they'll miss about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But if a person could give you a truth, 100% truth, without even thinking about whatever, like or sometimes shit comes through, be like, oh yeah, that was one, but you been 100. But then this is the part is, it's hard to get that because people in life, and then in digital now, we got the manipulators out there. Then we got the other word that narcissist, whatever that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, then they got the other one, like like the 48 power of law. It was already pumping it into them. It's like if you was trying to keep a secret, it was like, what's the point of keeping a secret? Because the digital basically telling them the whole truth. So now you're wondering, like, okay, since that wave is going to be that wave now, this is the wave now. Now let's see if they will handle the truth. Like, can they handle the truth? Because some people has it and some people don't have it. The ones don't have it, they ain't got nothing to worry about it. Because you got to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because the thing is that the side been flipped it. So now when the side is flipped it, you got to understand how this side is flipped it to. Where is this going at? We don't know. Everybody has their own little mouse hole to go to. No matter what race it is. I don't care what it like. It could be purple, yellow. It doesn't even matter. What kind of race is it? And I'm like, it's kind of like, I'm like really, really starting to get confused here. And I was like, shit. I say, God damn it, this is why I'm fucking confused. Because I'm in the motherfucking middle of this shit. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I said, Lord, first of all, I did not know what the fuck was really, really going on. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Real shit. I'm telling you, if I ever knew the bits of detail, you ever work in a job that those extra details get you those extra coins. I see people getting extra things, like they on the Groupon, you know what I mean? Like everybody knowing about this extra thing. So I was like, yeah, extra, this extra give you the identify what it is. Then it's like, oh, whoa. Now they're identifying. Are they still gonna know that God is existed? Yes. I want us to see this one because it's just that's what I just want us to see this one. Let's see it. So now you seeing the people going through it because you thinking like you're the only one going through the shits. Like you by yourself. You in real shit, you're not by yourself. So I'm sitting here like, I be like, where did it come from then? Like, where did it come from? Like, and then it's like, if you start asking yourself, where did it come from? You start going back to past. So I was like, you know what? It is what you got to go forward, because forward is just the only way to go forward. And everybody's going forward in a sense anyway, because once you're being born and your years starting to going up, you going forward. So as those times you are going forward, don't know what's the real year of this year, because it says like this once. A day is equal to 1,000. You're like... Then you're like, well, how can you verify if that's really true? Okay, Look at your own people. What are they talking about? Once you find out what they're talking about, come back and relate to me what they are talking about. And I said, oh, sure, because what they're talking about is a lot of things. And some of the things, I'm in it too. Okay, now? So, what is the difference since you in it, but what is the difference? Well, the difference is everybody's in their individual being. Okay, fine. As those individual beings, everyone has a calling, right? Yeah. Everybody, right? Yeah. Then I'll be like, let me try to take that back. I don't think so. This is what that somebody went here and throw the kicker. The kicker. And I was like, ooh, if anybody play poker, sometimes when you got a great hand, and this hand is so great that it leaves you 99.9%, you're gonna win this shit. Cause you got this. This is you. If you bust out and say you got all the kings, you know what I'm saying? You got 4 of the kings out there on your hands. So you got 4 of the kind. Woo! You up there, 4 of the kind. Now, this person might could do it with the royal flush. Fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? That would be his 1% of a loss. You know what I'm saying? But then they show a point where you could be at 100% and knowing that this is all you. And I was like, oh, so they teach them perfect too. Okay. Fine. They could be perfect. Fine. Okay. They got it. Now, being perfect, we really are split up. And I get that. That's when I was like, I get it. If they like that perfect, okay, fine. Then I was like, there's a thing says that if they're gonna do the holiest thing, they gotta follow all the rules. They gotta follow every single rules. When I say every single rules, this rules is so much as, oh my God, you be like, they gotta follow just to be holy. Just to be so holy, and when I die, or whatever, you got your acting, and when I die, it doesn't even matter. You have to follow the whole rules what's going on. Not just the rules what you instate, the world rule, the whole thing. So I'm sitting like, wow. I said, so let me guess. So that dude, Lucifer is the one wants that or no? Because if he wants that, that's definitely he would like that type of deal. Like you would like that type of deal. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you gotta say you would like that type of deal, it's like you ask yourself like, okay, look, I could get hurt. Okay, it's real in the field. All right, so that means there's something else in life I didn't really seen, but now I seen it. I need to go ahead and get this checked because it's a reason why that happened. So I was like, yes, it is a reason. But the thing is that individual is operating that function. So if it wants that function and is in that function, it's gonna operate it. As no as hard as it try not to, it's gonna operate in that function. And you was like, how do you know that? Believe me, it's something deep that you don't really know, and once you do know that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna abuse it and use it, and just like the rest of the back of the other years, it's gonna once you find out, you're gonna abuse it and use it. But when people does not find out about this, and this is you stumbling on something, and there's a choice where your body reacts onto it, or your self-conscious comes into it. But if you don't know your self-conscious, how would you know that you was conscious at that time when it happens? And I was like, that was the trouble that I was going through. But now, since people know this, because we throw so much of manipulator, narcissistic, whatever how you pronounce that word, because I am so tired of that word. And then the 48 powers of law. I was like, that book even do the worst, looking to just to destroy a mind. And then it was like when a person told me one time in my life, yeah, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. I said, yeah, I heard that before, many years ago. But, at that time, how do you know your mind was a terrible waste at the time to be conscious enough? And then when you be conscious enough, how do you know if that consciousness is ready to be consciousness? Because there are basically levels to it. And it's like, yeah, really, like, it just blows my mind. Literally, like, it blows my mind. So then it's like, I go stroll, and I say, you know what, man, this is blowing my mind because I got lots going on. I go to stroll to another site, and I see basically a family, and they're enjoying food to the fullest. What I say. And I was like, I would like to do that. Because the reason why I would like to do that, because it's different. Then when you get to it and you there, and when somebody mentioned, yeah, an easy heart attack coming soon. As much time you want to say no, please, and then you be like, when that time comes, and they call it father times. When that time comes up, that father times comes through. Now, when father dues comes through, that's when you becomes knowing yourself. But it's like father times didn't come through as what has come to you as you starting to get the knowledge of it. And I was like, wow, what a bridge. I say, why the bridge? It's like foot merde, like why the bridge? It's it's like, and I said, whoa, hold on. I said, you know what? This looks very, 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 very familiar. And one day I get this one special invite. All right? Listen up to this one. I get one special invite. And this invite here, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all because it's not something what a person would like to see. And you're wondering, like, that's what everybody else is going through anyways. So it's like, why do you give such a power like that? You know, like, I don't want that. You know, it's like, why do I have to, like, it's like covering myself. And I was like, oh. Oh my God. That's like, you just giving too much, like, answers to me. These answers would be like, I can't tell the world because the world gotta find out their ways, and this and that and the third. And I'm sitting here like, I gotta go through this and do that. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just hoping you, like I said, I gave my life to you, my Lord, main creator of all creators. Now, that belongs to that one, no other. And I said, make me to be the man you want me to be. Because I know my flesh, it does some things I don't even understand why it does that. But it happens. And I was like, I gotta move on to it in my life. Okay? So it's like, okay. But I'm telling you, this is my personality. Because I don't know no better. Whatever, you know, if this is the better I feel right here, you know it. You know how I feel. Don't lead me the wrong way, because why? That's, you know, I'm all about world peace. You know, I don't want to lead nobody the wrong way, no nothing. I want world peace to just be even. But the thing is that this world peace, this is the time where this is going to be final. Because the thing is that this is too much. This is too much on Venus. That's one. Venus is going through too much in here, man. Too much. Like, real talk. I mean, Venus is going too much. I don't know what my other side is doing, because my other side, we talk together and things like that. But then, you know how this thing goes. It goes, one way and then go to the other. Sometimes we good, sometimes we ain't. I don't know why it's like that. But I could say one thing is, it's time for Venus, man. Venus done go through too much thing. And even we see another rising coming up. And it's like going the wrong way. Right, it's supposed to do that, because the reason is because you're just showing me that that's not where it's at. I know that. That is not where it's at. No shape or form. Even if it was not even at conscious mind. No shape or form. Not supposed to do that. But it get to the money. But since the money's gone, back on the line, and he still go through that. Now, it might clean it up, because to me, with that energy, he's definitely could clean it up and make it very, very look polished. Very polished. But the thing is that it can't control what's behind it, because it was planted here since after your making. Soon your making came and thought it was good, and I got one slip, and then the other one slipped along with it. This world would never, ever be the same. So, yes, it runs backwards because people think some other stuff. And I get that. I see why. I see why you had to do what you had to do. Because we screwed. But before you do anything to this world and things like that, my Lord, I want to have fun, because this is the part where, we really have to let it go, because it is what it is. And I'm going to try this rap thing. And if this rap thing do make it, at least I try it, At least I tried it. The reason why I said at least I tried it, because I get to feel a little bit more than what I did before. Because I didn't understand the first time around. So, thank you for watching John Enrico Demonic. This is his special presentation to the world. This is 2019, and I'm gonna try my best. And if it's not my best, oh well. But if it is, congrats. And we're gonna keep it going. And Heavenly Father, I told you, make me be the man who you want me to be, not this flesh. Because this flesh doesn't understand its own self. Okay? Listen to this song right here, man. You hear the birds? The birds is chirping, man. They've been chirping. And this Babylon, and I know it's crazy out here. It really is.
Hey guys, hey everybody, hello. This is John Enrico Demonic. So in the money. My name. Yeah. We're in 2019 and we should know this by now, that every single one of us opened great doors. Every one of us. Because if they didn't do what they did, doors would not be open the way it needs to be open. We watched The Matrix. We seen how that happened. We watch how we understand with energy. We're seeing it happen. But one thing is that everybody's denying a lot of things. They're saying Jesus, the white Jesus. And when you read it, it never says Jesus is white. And they're like, hey, no such thing as Jesus. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But what I gotta tell you is, something, some way, whatever it is, I don't know what it was. It could be a rock or something. Like, maybe a rock came down and just stand here and had all the sides. So, us humans taking things too far. Too far what it is, overthinking. And we didn't need to do that. You gotta understand what planet we are in right now, 2019. What is this planet is? What it is represent? If you just take God out of the equation, like take him out, just out of the equation, and just say, look, the feet that you walking in or driving, laying, sleeping in. What is this telling you? If you are seeing people having compassion of love, what that even tell you to do? Because you gotta understand, when it turns to go to another planet. The other planet has more things got going on. And love is not going to be here no more.
Hey guys.